If you're craving slower mornings, softer clothes, and a life that actually feels good, you're in the right place. This is your soft girl era, so I'm sharing 15 soft luxury habits that will upgrade your routine in the most delicious ways. Habit number 6 is a total game changer, by the way. Don't miss it. Ready to glow differently? Let's begin. Number 15, slow girl starts. No more chaotic alarms and diving straight into emails. A soft girl morning is a ritual, not a routine. Wake up slowly, let the sun filter in through gauzy curtains, play a soft instrumental playlist or something French and flirty, sip warm lemon water in your favorite ceramic cup. You're not just hydrating, you're telling your body, we're safe now. And here's the secret. It doesn't have to take an hour. Even 5 minutes of silence, a face massage with a jade roller, and a spritz of rose water can transform the tone of your day. Soft luxury isn't about having more time. It's about making even 5 minutes feel like a sanctuary. Maybe you light a candle while making breakfast, or keep a linen robe by your bed that feels indulgent against your skin. You could add a few drops of essential oil to your shower floor, letting steam carry the scent of eucalyptus or neroli into your morning. And instead of rushing through a to-do list, start with one slow breath, one graceful movement, one small act of beauty. That's the essence of softness. You're not just starting the day, you're inviting it in like a cherished guest. 14. Styled softly. Your skin is your largest organ, and a soft girl treats it like it belongs in a Monet painting. Trade scratchy synthetics for silk, cotton voile, cashmere, linen, the kind of fabrics that whisper against your skin instead of pulling at it. Your clothes should never feel like a costume. They should feel like a second home. Yes, even when no one sees you, especially then. Slip into a silky robe after your shower. Use a hand towel that feels like it came from a spa in Provence. Wear a cotton slip dress while cooking your eggs. It's these details that remind you, you are worthy of softness at all times, not just when you're going out, not just for someone else. Start by editing your wardrobe slowly. Replace that old polyester lounge set with one in a bamboo jersey. Choose sleepwear that makes you feel elegant, not forgotten. Even your undergarments can be soft and beautiful. Lace that doesn't itch, bras that don't dig in, underwear that feel like clouds. Your body deserves to feel comforted, not confined. And once you begin surrounding yourself with softness, you'll notice your posture shifts, your mood lifts, and your energy becomes more fluid, because luxury isn't loud, it's lived in. 13. Visual calm. A soft girl's skincare isn't about trends, it's about intention. You're not just trying to look youthful, you're honoring your body, your ritual, your presence. Double cleanse in the evening with warm water, slowly. Press in your serums instead of rushing through them. Use tools like a gua sha not to chase a jawline, but to slow down your touch. It's not a race to be flawless, it's a ceremony of kindness. And yes, your environment matters. Light a candle while you do your skincare. Dim the lights. Set the mood like you're preparing for a date with yourself. Add a linen cloth to pat your face dry, or keep your toner chilled in the fridge for a spa-like moment. Even something as simple as storing your products on a mirrored tray can elevate the experience. It tells your mind, this isn't a chore, it's care. Deep, gentle, restorative care. Softness becomes luxurious when it's consistent, and your skin will glow from the love it receives, not just the ingredients. But it's not just what you put on your skin, it's also what comes out of your mouth. Because softness extends to your voice, too. And the way you speak? That's where everything changes. Number 12, softly spoken. This one's a little unexpected, but hear me out. How you speak reflects how you feel about your presence. A soft girl doesn't mumble, nor does she shout. Her voice is warm, deliberate, and unhurried. She takes pauses, she holds eye contact, she listens. She knows that softness isn't about being quiet, it's about speaking with intention. Try this. Lower your volume slightly in conversations and watch how people lean in. Use words that feel graceful. Replace "sorry to bother you" with "do you have a moment?" Say "thank you for waiting" instead of "sorry I'm late." Subtle, soft, self-possessed. You're not shrinking. You're choosing elegance over urgency. And when you speak, let your tone reflect your softness. Even when setting boundaries, there's power in calmness. You don't need to perform for attention. Your voice becomes magnetic when it aligns with your self-worth. Whispered confidence can carry more weight than a loud demand. Practice speaking like your words are silk threads. You choose each one carefully, you lay them down with care, and the world listens differently when you do. 11. Quiet rituals. Every soft girl has a signature scent, not the loud kind that arrives before she does, but the kind that makes people wonder what magic she just walked through. Scent is emotional architecture. A soft girl's world smells like sandalwood, rose, vanilla bean, maybe a whisper of white musk. She layers her fragrance, body oil, then lotion, then eau de parfum. It's not overwhelming, it's memorable. Here's your invitation. Choose one scent for your skin, one for your room, one for your linens. Maybe it's a lavender linen spray, or a candle that smells like fresh laundry and almond milk. Make scent part of how you tell the world, this space, this moment belongs to me. And when you leave a room, you leave a trace of softness behind. You could even tie your scent to a ritual, like dabbing perfume at your wrists before writing in your journal or misting your pillows as you say goodnight to the day. This habit isn't about being noticed, it's about anchoring yourself in calm, sensual energy. You become unforgettable not because your fragrance shouts, but because it whispers something only softness can say. At number 10, gentle motion. The way you close your day matters just as much as how you begin it. A soft girl doesn't crash into bed, she glides. Start by dimming the lights. No harsh overhead glare. Switch to warm lamps or candlelight. Brew a calming tea, chamomile, lavender, or rose. Slip into your coziest silk pajamas, the ones that make you feel like a 1950s film star quietly escaping a soiree. And here's the soft luxury part. No doom scrolling. Instead, light a candle and journal, or read a few pages of something beautiful, poetry, maybe, or a travel memoir. This isn't about productivity. It's about peace. When your body learns that night equals calm, your sleep deepens, your skin improves, and your dreams soften. You're not powering down. You're restoring yourself. You can add gentle rituals, a lavender foot soak, a silk eye mask spritzed with rose water, soft music drifting through the room. Let bedtime feel like a return to yourself, not an escape from your day. Add a bedtime mist to your pillow, or tuck a book of affirmations by your nightstand. Keep your phone out of reach and your heart close to quiet. The softness isn't just a vibe, it's a frequency you fall asleep to. A soft girl doesn't wait for the weekend to indulge in luxury. She makes it a nightly affair, even if it's just 15 minutes of slow, sacred silence. 9. Soft routine. There is nothing soft about burnout workouts. A soft girl isn't training to shrink herself. She's moving to feel alive in her skin. Think barre, ballet stretch, mat pilates, or a simple morning walk with classical music in your ears. Movement should feel sensual, flowing, and connected. Not just another item on your to-do list. And dressing for it counts too. Slip into a matching activewear set in cream or blush, mist your hair lightly with rose water, and wear perfume even if you're only stretching in your living room. You're not working out, you're indulging in self-devotion. A soft girl knows that strength and softness can coexist. She chooses both gracefully. And remember, this isn't about sculpting a body that fits someone else's idea of beauty. It's about embodying your own presence, feeling your muscles support you, your breath steady you, your limbs carry you with ease. It's about reclaiming movement as a form of love. And once your body feels calm and nourished, your environment becomes the next mirror. Because where you live, the textures, the colors, the calm, shapes how you feel, too. 8. Energy boundaries. Your environment is a mirror of your mind. If your surroundings are cluttered, your thoughts will be too. So here's your next soft habit. Curate your space like it's an extension of your energy. Not sterile, not overly curated, just calm, feminine, and lived in with intention. A linen bed sheet in warm ivory, a vase of fresh blooms on the nightstand, books stacked thoughtfully, a candle you actually light, not just display. This is how a soft girl creates sanctuary, not for guests, but for herself. Tidy up at the end of the day with music on. Wipe your counters with lavender spray. Fold your blankets. Fluff your pillows. You deserve beauty, even in the most ordinary moments. Even your cleaning rituals can feel romantic. Wear a soft cotton wrap dress while tidying. Light incense after you sweep. Play classical piano as you fold laundry. This isn't about perfection. It's about surrounding yourself with softness so your nervous system feels safe. When your space soothes you, you move differently in the world. You breathe deeper, you sleep better, and you begin to romanticize the little things because you've made them lovely. Number 7, nourished beauty. Soft luxury is also about what you don't allow. That includes chaotic scrolling, constant notifications, and the emotional clutter that seeps in from digital spaces. A soft girl protects her peace. She's selective with her energy, and even more selective with her screen time. That might mean starting your morning with your phone on Do Not Disturb, giving yourself a moment to breathe before the world rushes in. It could mean unfollowing accounts that feel overly harsh or loud, and curating a feed that feels calm, inspiring, and beautiful. Even something as small as choosing a wallpaper that soothes you, a line of poetry, a soft pink sunrise, a vintage painting can shape your digital space into something that nurtures instead of drains. Rather than checking messages every time a buzz goes off, a soft girl creates space. She gives herself permission to respond when she's ready, not when the world demands it. Grace thrives in that kind of stillness. Let your phone rest outside your bedroom. Use screen time limits like velvet ropes. Turn off notifications that don't need your urgency. Being available all the time isn't noble, it's noisy. Quiet is where your intuition lives. And the soft life doesn't rush, it waits. It listens. It responds from a place of clarity, not impulse. At number 6, home elegance. A soft girl doesn't dress for the camera. She dresses for the mood she wants to create. Maybe that means a cardigan that falls just so at the shoulder. Maybe it's a satin midi dress in a shade of dusty rose, worn while working from home. Or maybe it's the simplest of things, a pearl hair clip, a pressed blouse, and a spritz of perfume just before breakfast. This is what dressing with intention looks like. You're not performing. You're aligning your outer world with your inner softness. And don't shy away from texture, cashmere, organza, brushed cotton. Your wardrobe should feel like a whisper against your skin, not a demand for attention. Because when you carry yourself like art, the world responds accordingly. Even your loungewear can feel romantic. Choose house dresses that float, robes that tie with a sash, slippers with satin bows. You're cultivating a mood, not following a trend. Try a monochrome look that calms your senses, or a dainty pair of earrings that only you will see. Play with scent and silhouette until your clothes feel like comfort made visible. When your home style reflects care, your energy follows suit, soft, grounded, and entirely your own. Dressing well, even when alone, isn't for vanity. It's a sign of self-regard. You're showing up for yourself with grace, and that kind of consistency creates an atmosphere where softness flourishes. Because true style isn't just seen, it's felt. 5, polite power. Soft girls are kind, but they are never available for everything. True softness isn't passive, it's discerning. And one of the most luxurious habits you can cultivate is the ability to say no without guilt, not with excuses, not with an apology, just calm, thoughtful boundaries delivered with grace. You don't have to attend every invitation or reply to every request, saying, "That doesn't align with me right now," or "I'm keeping my schedule light this week," is more than enough. Your time is sacred. Your energy is precious. The more you say no to what drains you, the more room you create for softness, creativity, rest, and joy. You become a woman who honors her own rhythm and invites others to do the same. Because softness isn't about people-pleasing, it's about self-honoring. And when you learn to say no with clarity, you begin to say yes to the life you truly want. You're no longer at the mercy of other people's urgency. You walk slowly, you answer selectively. You become a curator of your time, not just a responder to the world's demands. And here's where it gets even more delicious. When you protect your energy, you start noticing beauty in places others overlook. Which brings us to your next habit. 4. Chic details. A soft life doesn't require a dramatic aesthetic overhaul. It's the quiet habit of adding beauty to the everyday. Fold your laundry while listening to a vintage jazz playlist. Use a cut glass dish for your vitamins. Place your toothbrush in a ceramic holder that feels handcrafted and lovely. Even your grocery list can feel softer when it's written with a favorite pen on thick stationery. The idea isn't perfection, it's presence. When you approach the ordinary with care, it starts to feel extraordinary. You don't need a weekend at a 5-star spa. You need the mindset that says, "I deserve gentleness, even in the smallest things." Add fresh eucalyptus to your shower. Keep your keys in a velvet catch-all. Use linen napkins at breakfast, even if it's just toast and jam. These choices aren't extra. They're evidence of self-respect. Softness is found in the quiet elegance of how you live when no one is watching. Try polishing your shoes before you leave the house. Keep a tiny perfume bottle in your purse, just because. Tie a silk ribbon around your robe. A soft girl isn't trying to impress anyone. She's simply curating a life that delights her at every turn. Number 3, intentional plates. Softness starts from within, and that means food is more than fuel. It's a love language. A soft girl nourishes her body with elegance, not urgency. She doesn't skip meals or eat hunched over her laptop. She plates her food beautifully, even when she's alone. She eats slowly, intentionally, with gratitude. Think seasonal produce, warm meals in ceramic bowls, herbal teas sipped slowly on a sun-drenched balcony. But also think grace when things aren't perfect. A soft girl doesn't criticize herself for eating takeout. She adds fresh fruit, drinks water, and keeps it moving. You are not just feeding your body, you are communicating with it, telling it, "I care. I'm listening. You are worthy of softness." She uses cloth napkins, lights a candle, and creates a peaceful atmosphere even for a solo lunch. She doesn't rush through bites or treat meals like interruptions. She lets them anchor her day. Soft nourishment is about more than what's on the plate. It's how you treat yourself during the act of eating that makes it beautiful. A soft girl lets food be a ritual, not a task. She doesn't eat to escape, she eats to return, to her senses, to presence, to joy. That's the quiet kind of abundance that never goes out of style. Number 2, still moments. When the world constantly demands your attention, silence becomes the ultimate soft luxury. A soft girl doesn't fear quiet moments, she creates them. She turns off the TV during dinner. She drives without a podcast playing. She walks without a phone in her hand. Silence is where intuition speaks. It's where creativity bubbles up. It's where your nervous system finally exhales. When you give yourself a few minutes each day without noise, without input, you return to yourself. You may find clarity in the space between thoughts. You may notice your breath slowing, your shoulders dropping, your inner world settling. Silence isn't boring, it's sacred. Stillness doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing one thing with full presence, lighting a candle without rushing, taking a bath and letting it be just a bath, not a multitasking moment with your inbox open nearby. It means choosing depth over distraction. Try it during skincare, while sipping tea, or as you wind down before bed. You'll find that silence doesn't feel empty, it feels expansive, and you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. The softer your environment, the louder your intuition becomes, and that's where your glow really begins. But none of these habits will truly soften your world if you're still living in resistance, if you're holding your breath, waiting for a perfect moment to begin. What comes next might be the most essential shift of all, the one that ties every soft luxury habit together. At number 1, glowing mindset. This habit isn't something you check off a list. It's a mindset. A soft girl doesn't wait to become her highest self. She begins now, in small ways, in quiet moments. She doesn't say, when I have more money, more time, more peace, I'll live softer. She brings that softness into today by pausing before she speaks, by choosing the pretty teacup, by applying hand cream slowly, by complimenting a stranger, by dancing alone in her kitchen to Etta James. She's not waiting for the glow up, she is the glow. Soft luxury is not about having it all, it's about how you hold what you already have, with reverence, with grace, with attention. You embody the soft girl era by making loving choices, moment by moment. She doesn't live for milestones. She lives for the mood. She chooses how to walk into a room, how to stir her coffee, how to respond when things don't go her way. She becomes magnetic, not because she's trying, but because she's present. That presence is what makes her unforgettable. You become her not through effort, but through embodiment. Start where you are, use what you have, move like she would. The rest begins to unfold naturally. You don't chase softness, you remember it. And once you do, it has a way of changing everything. The truth is, your soft girl era isn't waiting for some new routine. It's hiding in the quiet moments you've been skipping. Start small. Burn the candle. Use the nice cup. Romanticize your Tuesday like it's Paris in the spring. And if that little detail made your heart flutter, just wait. This next video is full of tiny luxuries that turn your beauty routine into a daily ritual.